time for Ontario to go green.
If I should bring the mic down because I don't know how tall Noda is.
Don't worry about it.
If you're anything like me, you can feel a sense of history in the room tonight. And but I do have to share that unfortunately we have just witnessed, I think, the absolute worst campaign ever run by Noda. So without further ado, I would like to take the honor of introducing to you and calling to the stage with an over 97% approval vote, the new leader of the Green Party of Ontario, Mike Schreiner.
You know, everyone, I really appreciate everyone coming out tonight, and I want to thank you for showing your faith in the Green Party of Ontario and in me today, both by being here in the Forest City and by your vote of confidence in the leadership race. Thank you. You know, it's truly an honor to be standing here in front of you as the next leader, the new leader of the Green Party of Ontario. I want to begin by saying a few thank yous to those folks who, without their support and help, this wouldn't have been possible. So the truth is, I couldn't have done any of this from my time as being policy coordinator or my candidacy in the by-election or the full-time leadership campaign I've been running without the incredible support of my wife, Sandy. And my two wonderful daughters, Isabel and Beata. Since day one, they've been a bedrock of support and inspiration for me. And to you, I simply say thank you. Thank you for supporting me and for being there for me, okay? I also want to thank my mom who's here this evening. As a small town school teacher for almost 40 years, she's taught me the importance of service to community, a value that motivates me and my efforts in the Green Party and beyond. So I'd like to thank my mom, Barb Schreiner. I'm looking for Sarah. I don't know, where are you, Sarah? I'd like to thank Sarah McMillan, who was my campaign manager. The great thing about Sarah is that she pushed me every day, and she pushes the party every day to reach higher every single day. So thank you, Sarah. I also want to thank the person who, if it wouldn't be for her, I wouldn't be standing here today. Or actually, more accurately, I'd probably be standing in an empty room. So I'd like to thank Becky Smith, our executive director. And I'd like to thank all the exceptional volunteers that worked with Becky to put this convention on. Thank you. I want to thank the provincial executive, the leadership contest committee, CA executives, candidates, and all Green Party members for making tonight possible. The Green Party of Ontario is in good hands, and I'm honored to stand here tonight as your leader. And of course, tonight's thank yous would not be complete without one very, very special mention. So to my friend Frank DeYoung, who has led this party so capably for 16 years, who has taken us from a loosely organized but well-meaning group of activists who earned 0.4% of the vote in 1995 to a fully functioning party that fielded candidates in every single riding in this province and earned over 350,000 votes in the 2007 election. Thank you, Frank. You know, Frank, I stand on very broad shoulders, and from my vantage point, very tall shoulders tonight. So you should justifiably be proud of all that you've accomplished, and I think all of us should be proud of what we've accomplished together in building this party to where it is today. My friends, 89 years ago this fall, right here in London, Ontario, Dr. Frederick Banting had an idea. He believed that pancreatic extract, insulin, could be used to fight diabetes, a disease that meant certain death for patients. He worked to purify insulin, but it wasn't easy getting there. He persevered when others doubted him. He overcame the naysayers each and every day, proving them wrong at every turn, because Dr. Banting never lost sight of his vision. And it's those same principles, a belief in a vision, overcoming doubt with hope, and working hard for what we hold to be true is what inspires me every day in the Green Party. I'm a proud father and husband, entrepreneur and green advocate. I believe in the potential of engaged citizens, independent businesses, and family farms to lead us towards a sustainable green economy that protects our natural heritage. I believe in strong and sustainable communities where people and civic groups have the power and resources they need to create vibrant neighborhoods and keep mainstream Ontario alive. And I believe that governments should do everything in their power to promote the health and well-being of all Ontarians. These beliefs are firmly rooted in my childhood experiences growing up on a farm and in my later experiences in building small businesses and nonprofit organizations. And what I've learned from those experiences is that greater accountability comes when people are connected to the local decision making, and that economic prosperity and our individual and community well-being are absolutely rooted in a healthy environment. And like Dr. Banting, all those years ago, I learned the value of having a vision and fighting relentlessly for it. So I stand here today before you, right here in London, as your new leader, the leader of Ontario's fastest growing political party. And I was inspired to run for this job because of the people in this room and the Green Party members all across this province and the people coming together from all walks of life in all parts of the political spectrum because they believe in our hopeful message that we can create a better, more sustainable world for our children, our grandchildren, and future generations. I believe it's time for our vision, and it's time for Ontario to go green. Now more than ever, Ontario needs a strong, united Green Party. It's time for all of us in this room to renew our energy and commitment to this cause. We will run with conviction, with purpose, and will be guided by a vision that there can be a better tomorrow starting today. My friends, it is time for that vision.